Welcome to the Erect Posture presentation. This is lesson 2, how to sit erect or plumb with gravity. The emphasis here is it's the plumb with gravity that you're trying to be. Gravity takes down mountains. You know, it's time. Gravity, poor alignment, and time. And you fail. That's what's happening to the elderly. That's what you're preventing once you learn to sit erect. One of the things I want to share with you is that I hang with the elderly because I am elderly. And one of the ones I heard last weekend or something like that I said I was going to bring is a person who said, it wasn't the first time I heard it, okay? Said, if I'd known I was going to live this long, I'd have taken better care of myself. Okay, that's true. But the one that needs determination is just learn to sit up straight. Look, you don't need any equipment. It's a chair, okay? You don't need it to set aside some time. Sometimes when you're sitting, just sit. Learn how to sit erect so that sometimes when you're sitting, you say, I think I'll sit erect for a few minutes. And then you'll forget it. And you'll slump out of it. But then when you remember it, go back. Just keep on going back, keep on going back. But the thing is, I'm telling you how to do it, and systematically. I can show you what you lose when you don't do every step, okay? I don't know that this one does it, but this one is how to sit plumb with gravity. And it's the 7 steps. Each step adds to the stacking. Each step takes, first you got to get this right, then you got to get that right, then you got to get that right, then you got to get that right. And the net result is that. 7 steps. Start learning the steps. I can personally, one of the things I envision doing is just showing you sitting and then come up. Erect. How you carry yourself also says something about you. Your attitude you've taken about yourself. It's how you present yourself. And this is a royal posture. The royal posture, this is how this used to be taught. It was taught to people of leisure, that they should look, present themselves. I'm saying present yourself. Presenting yourself is healthier. The families where the elderly sit upright are not the families. When I talk to them, when I find those families, those people who know how to sit up straight because their family knows how to sit up straight, I ask how many of the elderly, they live to 90, 80, 75, whatever. How many of them went to the cane? The cane is you prop, after you get so far forward that you're about to fall over and it gets painful to hang out in that space, you put a cane or you put a walker in front of that because you need to push. That's like putting a prop under a pole that's falling. Prop it up. Okay? Instead, learn how to erect your spine. That's what I'm teaching. Aunt Gwen nagging. Okay? The rules on how to erect, and the word erect is very specific, how to erect the spinal column as a posture. That's what I'm teaching, as an exercise. Number 1, there's no gain in pain. If I tell you to do something and that hurts, don't do it. No. Check and see if you're doing what I said do, and if I told you to do something, it is a possibility that I'm going to run into people who cannot correct. You're as young as your spine, and if something's wrong with your spine, and you can't correct it, then I'm sorry, I got here too late. Okay. Level 3 is the only place where you throw the power in. You make that as hard as you can. Lift that gut up and nail it to your spine. That's the only part that you do that. All the rest of it is softly place it there and try to just remember, use just enough force to hold yourself there. But here, put the thigh in there. Number 3, that's what it is. Just go soft in every other place. There's no fire in this. It's that. It's just put it there. Widen here and then leave it there. Except for here. And number 4, use your technology. You don't know how bad your posture is until you put that phone over there and see it inside you, and you start looking at people. And as you start learning, start looking at people. And that's what I'm going to bring more and more of, pictures of people, so that you see what I'm talking about. You want your spine to have a look. Posture has a look. I'm trying to hold that look. I'm trying to hold that look in my spine. There's flesh over it, but there's the look. That's what I'm trying to do. Again, if you work with computers or things like that, you need to lift your chair so that your seat, so that your thigh runs down here. Right? All of these, I'm saying they may work for you. But this is where you work. I basically stopped teaching these. But if people are in yoga and doing that, they can do it. I can tell you that that would injure my knee. I can tell you I tried that one, and my ankles got tired of that. Catching that weight down there didn't work for me. Okay, let's go. This is the one I'm teaching you to do. Sit back in your chair and widen your legs. Widen your legs so that your body can roll down between your knees. Your body can roll between your knees as you, and then so that you can balance your bone. So just widen your knees. Take any chair you're in other words, and now you're going to get on your sit bone, which is the ischial tuberosities, and your feet. Your weight is on your ischial tuberosities and your feet. And you're sitting. Okay? Once you get on those two bones, now it's time to level your bone. Is your pelvis and your seat is the foundation you're sitting on. But now you got to level that bone. And the way you're going to level that bone is, see, I'm rocking on the ischial tuberosity. Those bottoms are rockers. So I'm rocking, I'm rocking, I'm rocking, I'm rocking, I'm rocking, I'm rocking. The upper body is still, the shoulder is basically still, and all I'm doing is rocking on the thing. Now when I rock this way, I trap that, and I don't want that. I want to go forward, and then when I dump, I feel that drop out, I feel the pinch in the back, and I don't want that. And I want to find the position just between the two. And accept when you know you're neither dumping nor slumping. You're neither slumping nor dumping. Find in between and rest right there. That's a level bone, and that's a level base that is necessary. I give you these pictures so you see how people sit. And only in this one there may be lordosis. Everywhere else you will find they flatten that first curve. And so you want to find that position where you don't dump, where you don't slump or dump, and then you're ready to get your lordosis. You got to get that curve. You've got to get that back curve. And that's level 3. That's the core. That's the fire. And the way you do that is you take the area of the abdomen below the navel and pull it back. Let the muscles of the back and the side, these muscles right here, pull that up. Now if you pull all of them up, all of them go up. But basically, you don't care if those go soft. You want these to stay tight all the time. You want to develop a habit of holding that tight. And I was just talking to a young lady I knew in the 90s and asking her, is she still held? And did I know at that time it was the lower abdomen? Because it's these. Here's what I want you to check out. Pull up on this and feel how that gets your back to feel. Pull up on the upper one and see how it relaxes it. So it isn't the area. The person who has a strong washboard ab may be too strong in the top. It's the person who has this fired up that is activating the back muscles. They got the whole core locked in when you pull up on the lower. So get that lower, and that's fire. That one is forceful. And you can breathe with it. You can breathe with your stomach. So that this one will come out and go back. This one's held. The main thing is that's held. Right? So there's exercise where you can just breathe, but just hold that. But the real exercise is hold that. Because that's what locked your back into a curl. If you've done that, you've locked your back into its first curl. You've got your lumbar lordosis. And you got your core. Right? There you go. Next one is, that's 3. Next is the rib cage. That's number 4. And I wanted to show you when the rib cage starts. This young man is one of my prime erect postures. Look at it, look, you can see the 3 curves. You can see the 3 curves. You can see the straight neck. You can see the lifted chest. You can see the lifted chest. You can see the straight. This is what you're getting rid of. It's round back, flat chest. Flat back, lifted chest. Flat back comes in level 4, and it comes by widening 2 areas. The first one is between here and here. I'm widening these lower ribs. Just pull that apart. Make that come out to the side. When you do it, you will feel your back. When you get through with that one, it's this one. Widen here, between there and there. So both of them are widening. One's widening lower ribs, one widening upper ribs. And when people have a narrow back, if you got a picture of him, you will find out that it's round this way, but it's round that way, so that it's narrower down in the back, where it should be wide in the back. It should be wide all the way down that back, wide. But it gets round when you let your shoulders go. And everybody thinks it's your shoulder. It's your back. Your shoulder blades ride your ribs. If you change the shape of your ribs, you change your back. This is what you're looking for. Look at yourself in the mirror and see if you don't like your presentation better when you have that wide, that wide. And you might not be able to get it as wide as I can. I've been working on this for a mighty long time. But you might get it better than I am because you're younger. Most people that are taking this course are younger than I am. So widen. Widen. And if you're in your 50s, baby, please, now's the time. Your body will give it to you still. Go for width, length, width. You don't take it on. Like I see a lot of people hate this hump. And they're trying to figure out how to fix that hump. No, you got to fix it all. You got to get the whole column. Forget the humps. Get the spine. Get the column right. Feel what that does to your column. You felt what the back did to it. Now feel widening and widening. Feel that column lock in. Okay? Next move. There's that hump. It gets on my babies real young. There's a beautiful young lady. See that neck? See that chest lifted? See that flat back? See that neck going straight up, and that chin well defined, and that neck pretty. See the slant, the slant, the slant. And oh my God, the slant. That, you have to get it all. But then roll your head back. Just roll your neck back. Just let it go backwards. And this is a halfway point. We're here. What we did was we took our neck from way out here and we put our neck here. We're going to leave it here and we're going to go to, that's 5. The windpipe just went and got inside the muscular neck. And then the next level is 6. And all you do is 6 is drop the head and keep everything else going. And look at yourself and how regal you look. Your opinion of yourself seems like you're saying, I'm okay. You know, yeah, this is me. That's how it reads. The psychology of it is, this makes a statement. It makes a statement on the quality of life you're going to have after you learn how to do this. This is the quality of life. You've made your spine so that gravity maintains that spine rather than crushes that spine. That puts the eye on the horizon. In other words, you don't drop your head like flop, flop, flop. It's the neck back and the crown. The neck, the head, just the eyes just come to the horizon as you keep the neck where it was. And if you're younger than I, you won't have this puddle in time. That's how you get rid of the puddle. And then number 7, is lift the crown. Just project up. Become a flame. Lift, lift, lift. Review every session, and then hold this, and then breathe. This is one of the exercises. 7 breaths, 7 times a day. And do it softly, except for here. Thank you for coming. Thank you for staying to the end. Send others. This needs to spread. It's free. This helps. This is what I see needed. It's an exercise system that everyone's known it was needed, but this took a long this took a long time to figure out. I got this material from everywhere, you know. If this was a PhD thesis, I'd have the longest review of the literature. And then some of it just, I'm there and all of a sudden I see it. You know, some of it is just, you spot it. All of a sudden you say, I see that. Like looking at these muscles. Pull this up. You can see it lifts you up. You can see this pleats you. And when you get into the muscles, you see the orientation of the muscles. When I show you the muscles that do 4, you can see the orientation of the muscle. But this is the look. And you practice it. The exercise is just this simple. The only work I'm doing is this. The rest of it, I'm trying to be aware of keeping this wide, keep that wide, keep the head back, the neck inside. When you stand, you do the same thing. You just hold things in position. And that's the exercise. Power is heavy weights. Endurance, keep on. Posture, pose until it becomes your posture. I've run into people who, they don't have to do anything. They locked this down years ago. Years ago. As teens, their parents were there telling them to do this. That's who I am. I'm being that other than parent, adult, who with experience knows this is how you do it. And I'm sharing it with you. Join me. Send others. This gets rid of backache. This gets rid of shoulder pains. When that head is out there too far, you shocked you got a neck ache? Did you see how far that man's head was forward? You can't be shocked. When somebody's back, look at the people who are in their 70s and 80s, and you see them walking, and they're like that. Can you see why the step is so short? Part of it is, you know, you got old joints, old knees, old feet, you know. But part of that is, it's so close to falling. It's so close to falling. Thank you for coming. Come again. Hope I didn't talk too long. Subscribe, ring the bell, tell others, comment. Tell me what you Tell me what I need to do to make this better. Now there's what I can use some help with. Am I going too long, too short? If I didn't say something, come back. I said it.